hope you enjoyed your Cuddly Dudley story. It's one of my favorite. Um, let's take a look at our paper that we brought along for today's lesson. It's the paperclip colored packet. Go ahead and unpaperclip and set aside everything but your black paper. I'm going to start with cutting that first. Make sure you have your paper, your art supply pack with you as well. Remember that when you're cutting, your thumb goes on top, your other fingers go on the bottom. And you want to use that cutting away from your up and down motion. So go ahead and cut out the black paper. Great job cutting out your black body part of your penguin. Now, today, hopefully you're talking with your learning coach about some different kinds of penguins, but we're going to start next with the white page. And I'm going to do the same thing and cut out this part of the belly. Or this white page is going to be the belly. So go ahead and cut that out. Now that I've cut out my belly, remember that you're responsible for your scraps. So at this time, I'm just going to make a nice pile of my scraps. Now, you can either choose to turn your paper over so you don't see the lines that you cut on. Ooh, I like that better. And I have some lines here, so I'm going to turn that over as well. And now I'm going to take out my glue. And you'll notice I need to leave myself a little bit of room at the bottom. Remember, when you use your glue, you don't need it out really high. And I'm going to actually glue on the side that had the pen mark. And I fill it all in. I get as close to the edge as I can. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my belly down. And making sure when I'm done, I put my cap back on. Next, we're going to take the yellow page. It kind of looks like the number 8. Maybe it looks like a peanut to you. But go ahead and cut out the yellow page next. Again, making sure that I put my scraps in my scrap pile that I can take care of later. I now have my yellow, and I'm going to use some glue in order to put right on top of my yellow, kind of like in a smile at the top. And then I'm going to tuck this under my penguin so that his feet are behind him, or they look behind him. Now, if I need to, I can go ahead and I think I did a great job gluing that. So now I'm ready for some eyes. Now, the eyes of your penguin, you're going to make out of your white rectangle. I'm going to give it a little fold because if I learned something, I've learned that I can trace once and cut once and end up with two the same. So I'm going to give my Cuddly Dudley some big eyes. And I'm going to take my scissors and go ahead and cut out my circles. Now, that one you have to make. So I guess I did more of an oval for my eyes. And now I have two that are exactly the same. So now I can go ahead and put a little glue on them and put them on towards the top of his head. And well, right now he looks like ghost eyes. So making sure you put your cap back on your glue. I'm going to use my crayon and I'm going to give him some eyeballs so that my Cuddly Dudley can see. Just using my crayon. And now I have, well, he's missing a beak. So go ahead and cut out your orange diamond. That's going to be our beak. I cut out my orange triangle, my orange diamond. I'm going to turn it into a triangle. This is hard, but you can do it. Take it and fold it in half. And now I have made myself a triangle beak. And I can put that right here. And then it opens and closes. So on one side of my triangle, I need to put glue. So I'm going to fill that in and stick it on. There we go. Oh, it looks great so far, my Cuddly Dudley. The last paper that you have is your orange. Now, some of the kids through the years thought they looked like headphones. Some think they look like earmuffs, but I'm going to go ahead and cut them out. And while I cut them out, you take your time cutting yours out by yourself. Cutting in kindergarten is an important skill, so make sure you are doing the cutting and gluing today. Now, I've cut out my earmuffs, and this is a tough one. Now, I didn't put my crayons away, so making sure I clean up my space. It comes right over where his ears would be. Now, if you pull it down too far, he looks kind of silly, so I like it up just a bit. So I also like to glue on the side where my pencil marks are. It's tough to see, but I'm going to put a little glue here and a little glue on this pup side. And now I am ready to put it on my penguin. And I think I have a great looking Cuddly Dudley. Now, if you want to give Cuddly Dudley some more clothes, enjoy that. But I like my Cuddly Dudley just like that. So let me see if I can get him out. He has his webbed feet, his bellies, his flappers, his eyes, his beaks, just like we did in our diagram the other day. Now this makes a great spot. Find a great spot maybe on your refrigerator with a magnet to display your amazing Cuddly Dudley.